Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our 4th season in career mode, we're going to be completing race 2 of 36, the Subway 400 at North Carolina Speedway. The Rock. Now this is a very intimidating track, especially to be starting off a season with in our attempt to win a championship while starting every race in last place. If I'm going to do that, a bunch of those races, I'm going to have to pass almost 42 cars, 40, 35, somewhere around there, getting a bunch of top fives stuff. I'm not going to get that many wins, I'm pretty sure, but last episode, just yesterday, we did the Daytona 500, started 13th via the Gatorade duel, and we wound up finishing in 5th in that one. Bobby Labonte won, and I think for the most part, we just couldn't get the car off of pit road fast enough. I should have just gotten on the track instead of staying on the apron. I mean, we were fine the first time, but the second time, Kevin Harvick just took off, and Tony Stewart, who I was working with, was gone. So that kind of sucked. And I really should have stayed out to lead a lap before the first pit stop, but I didn't do that, and I regret that decision. So now it could be 25 points behind leader instead of 30 now, but let's go to race weekend. As far as I'm concerned, we can just quick select all our equipment. We got a car rating of 82. It's still raining and thundering outside, but that should not really distract you from the awesomeness. Our pole sitter is Elliott Satters, starting next to Dale Earnhardt Jr., and of course, Tony Stewart is back here for some reason. What the hell? But yeah, fancy drivers. We got a couple new rookies this season I mentioned at the end of the last video. We've got Brian Vickers and Ron Hornaday. I think we've already done past Brian Vickers in his 5-car behind us. Yeah, he's in last place right now. Yeah, cars always start whenever I start these races, and I'm just racing with whatever setup that we always come here with, usually. And golly, they brake so hard that I lost 33% of my alliance with Tony Stewart. That really sucks, but I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Let's not do that too often. They like to brake really heavy going to turn 1, so I've got to be careful about that. Slip underneath David Green right here. Oh, we're 3 wide. Oh, Dale Jarrett's in the wall. I thought they were going to wreck or some crap into me, but we're good. We're good. Okay, just keep our nose under that 88 car. It's tightening up in the middle of the corner. Yeah, we're going to make a lot of allies and a lot of rivals, all depending on how many cars I pass clean, if I have to pass them multiple times. Oh, there's Ron Hornaday. Oh my gosh, I love that paint scheme. What the hell, y'all? Well, they already brake hard for the corner, but then they do that, and then everyone just starts wrecking in front of us. But we're up to 28th. I really got to calm it down a little bit. I think it'd be easier to focus and get this shit done if I didn't have to listen to a bunch of rain, because, NASCAR drivers, they don't have to listen to rain whenever they're doing this crap. And they also don't have to pass this many people this quickly, so they have the right to be more patient. But me, I can't be so patient, and this freaking rain ain't helping. Oh, it's getting a little tight off of turn 2, and then Jack Sprague pounds the wall. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do, though. What, you trying to pass me? You're Jack Sprague. You can't do that. And then more thunder, because it's NASCAR Thunder 2004. Oh, we're going to hear that for the first 2 races of the season, just because that's when I'm recording them. But I got work today. This is the only time I can record these videos, so what else am I supposed to do? Ryan Newman is back here. And so anytime I see a driver that's supposed to start well in a race because they usually finish very well, that's just good for me, because that allows me to gain a bunch on them. So like Tony Stewart, for example. Ow, what the fuck was that? Tony Stewart started all the way back there, so we're going to gain a bunch on him in the points, not have to worry about him for so freaking long. But seriously, these guys are just braking randomly in the middle of the corners, or right there, the whole field just stacked up off of turn 4 in the front stretch. I keep on running into people and making rivals. The game doesn't usually do this. At least I don't recall it doing that. It's kind of inevitable. Whenever I was practicing for this race, before I finished Season 3, I kind of did that Rockingham race without saving the game. I just wanted to practice to get a feeling for it. Starting in last place, they didn't do this. They didn't stack up every other lap. So I wound up wrecking into a bunch of people. Well, Jeff Green's trying to get a run underneath me. Usually I get the runs off of turn 4 and the runs into turn 1, but they're just kind of fast off of turn 2. Turn 3, not really so much. Or we kind of have the advantage with 2 corners, and then it's neutral for one of them. Yeah, this one, there's really not that much difference in how we perform. If I really dive hard enough into the corner, then yeah, I can make something. But otherwise, we don't get a run off the corner if we're aggressive enough into turn 3, just because they have to slow down so much. But here we come, passing 3 more cars into turn 1. So we're up to 12th place after 8 laps. This car is still pretty tight. I'm thinking about maybe taking out some wedge. Oh my gosh, there's Robbie Gordon. Give him some room, JC. The whole track doesn't belong to you. I know you love this track, but it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. Well, everyone's blocking me. It don't matter whether you're in love with me. You're virtually in love with me. All the green stuff. You're just freaking blocking me. Just I can feel the worn tires. This car is getting a little bit tighter, but I'm kind of adjusting to it as the run goes on because I have to be patient. So it's being in traffic causes me to be less aggressive because I'm trying not to hit people. So whenever I'm on my own, I kind of wind up doing the same thing, and then it's like I don't really feel the tire wear. In a few laps, it's going to start becoming an actual problem for me just because it's going to be that bad. But usually, whenever I'm, just out front, not dealing with that much traffic like I was last season, tire wear, I notice it almost instantly just because I can feel it deteriorating rather than focusing on traffic. Bobby Labonte, he's making up ground. He's passing Mark Martin. I'm trying to pass him. He's not giving me a single inch, and I can't blame him because he was designed by EA Sports, and he does that. I think the only reason he was able to actually pass Mark Martin right here is just because he was trying to block me, so that's part of the programming. We're coming up on the lead. We got 1, 2 cars right here, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, if I pass 4 more cars, which are all right in front of me, I'll take the lead within the first half of the race. Though I don't think that's going to happen this quickly. Golly, what a run off the corner. We got them big runs off the turn, too. Okay, there goes Ricky Rudd and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now, Ricky Rudd, I was working with him a bunch, and I think Ricky Rudd's just actually having a good season, which is kind of weird. Yeah, they going down pit road. Elliott Sadler's still up front as well. I'm surprised the drivers like Elliott Sadler and Ricky Rudd are actually running that well. Are we having a Ford season right now? No, we're having a Dodge season, guys. Oh, Jeff Gordon, freaking bastard. Okay, go down pit road then. And I'm going to stay out to lead this lap, and then I'll take it down pit road on the end of lap 19, which still would seem a bit early to me just because that would wind up making our second run in the race 1 lap longer, but I guess it's fine. If we're just doing it to lead a lap, and I don't want to have so much more tires compared to the AI, then I guess it's fine. No, don't do what I did last season in the exact same race. Bobby Labonte, go ahead and pass me. Stupid fucking shit. So tired of this car wanting to spin going to turn 3 every time I have to take a pit stop. Well, I just lost a fuck ton of time because of that, and that irritates me whenever that crap happens. I actually have, I crashed into a bunch of people, so it wasn't slowing me down, so I guess I might as well not repair it. Yeah, I switched to analog stick, so I have better throttle control entering pit road, and I do it going to turn 3, and for whatever reason, that makes me just crazy loose. I don't know why. Gotta have something to do with like whenever I'm on the right analog stick, I'm applying different kinds of pressure, or it's a different kind of transitions from brakes to throttle. That was a fast pit stop, I guess it was. There goes Dale Earnhardt Jr., Elliott Sadler, Ricky Rudd, Jeff Gordon, and a couple other drivers. There's Jeff Burton. So we should be still in the top 10 and still have a good chance to win this race because we're only halfway through it. We've got like a lap or 2 fresher tires than some of those guys up there. Okay, well, we're getting past Steve Clark in the 30. It's tightening up in the middle of them damn corners. Golly, man, I can't say it enough. It's just one of those race cars today. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gotten past Mark Martin. There's, I thought that was Jeff Green. That's actually Elliott Sadler. I don't know. It's a yellow car, and I wasn't paying attention to him. I was looking at Mark Martin. But yeah, this is our fourth driver up here, Mark Martin. Then we got the Elliott Sadler and Ricky Rudd. So this is ridiculous. Some actual Ford season. Is this going to stay consistent or what? And David Green, lap car, blocking me, of course. That's not the first time I've seen that. And okay, driving on the apron is not healthy. So I see Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr. I need one more car to pass on the lead lap. David Green's trying to pass me on the outside. He's bashing the outside wall. What the hell, man? Damn it, it just won't turn. And here's Mark Martin, but we get the run off of turn 4. Okay, we got 10 laps to go this time, but I think we still got a chance. Whoever's in the lead has actually got a bit of a gap from what I see on the map. And then this is, yeah, that's Brian Vickers. He's made up a few spots, but yeah, he's having a horrible rookie season right now. And he's blocking me. Like, that's going to make it better. Wait, you looking out for your teammate Jeff Gordon now that Terry Labonte's retired? Because this actually makes it seem quite realistic. Brian Vickers takes his number 5 car to Hendrick Motorsports after Terry Labonte retires. Whenever that kind of happened in reality, except it was Kyle Busch in the 5 car, him in the 25. But I'd say that's close enough. Because we still have 25 here for Joe Nemechek. It was both Joe Nemechek and Terry Labonte that retired to have Kyle Busch and Brian Vickers on Hendrick for a few years. Okay, getting a run on this guy. Okay, let's try to have a really good entry into turn 1 despite all these AI blocking me and making it harder to enter the corner. Okay, we can finish at best second right now. I don't know about the leader because he is pretty far away, but he's also in a lot of traffic. From what I'm seeing, he is. Okay, come on. Yeah, that was a perfect run off of turn 4. It looks like Jeff Gordon isn't actually blocking me. You figure one of the guys that's like way up front in the top 5 and everything would block me, but not all these lap cars. But ass backwards game. Ass backwards. Okay. See if I can pass these lap cars and get to the leader. Maybe there's a chance. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that good at this track. I say that as I fly past Jack Sprague, who earlier was actually being quite competent next to me for whatever reason, but now he's slow as crap, and I don't know why. Okay, 2 seconds. Can I make up 2 seconds in 5 laps? Stop racing me, Hermie Sadler? Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely, positively. Ricky Rudd's fighting with lap traffic. I am too. I don't know who's getting slowed down the most. Okay, I didn't want to put Ron Horry in the wall, even though he is blocking me. I'm not that angry about it. I love him too much for just like not forgive him. Okay, come on. Yeah, we're gonna win this race. We are going to win this race. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, we can do this. I can actually do this. We are going to do this. So I'm not even gonna doubt it. We are going to win this race. Get your ass back over. You are not pulling away from me. You are not. No. You're gonna brake hard into turn 1. Oh, didn't we have a battle with Ricky Rudd like this? Like, what? The beginning or the end of our second season or something like that? I don't remember what it was. Damn, Ricky Rudd put up a fight. But I swear we were battling with Ricky Rudd for the lead at some Rockingham race or a few races ago, or a few seasons ago. But there it is. The white flag's out. I'm not even stating sentences correctly just because I'm so focused on the battle. But yeah, we did it. We took the lead at Rockingham. We started in last place. And Kyle Petty, please don't ruin this for me. Oh gosh, how hard I've been breaking freaking front tires. Just dead. We did it. We won our first race of our 4th season. That's saying a lot. Okay, well, we'll do some donuts. Mark Martin, Ricky Rudd, Mark Martin. I don't know what happened to Elliott Sadler, but yeah, it's a 4th season. All right then. Yeah, we'll do some donuts. Rockingham nuts. What kind of donuts we have at Rockingham again? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to have to think about it for like 5 seconds, but North Carolina! I think me and Ricky Rudd were battling for like some random position in the first Rockingham race in season 2. I think that's what it was, and that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, we finally won both Rockingham races. Can't believe it took us this long. We could have done it at the beginning of season 3, but no, I went spinning into turn 3, and I almost did that in this race. The fact that I was like so far back in the field whenever I started goes to show that even whenever you're leading the whole darn thing, you can't just go spinning into turn 3. And it made that much of a difference in that race compared to this one. Yeah, we're just 5 points behind Bobby Labonte now because we finished a few spots in front of him. But the thing is, we're going to Las Vegas next, so I don't know what that's going to evolve into. Ricky Rudd almost winning that race. He's in 4th place right now, just 14 points behind us. Things are still a little bit close. How many drivers within 100? The entire top 10? And no, almost the entire top 15 is within 100 points of the lead. That is definitely going to change. Or maybe it might not, just because, with the field, me driving through it every single freaking race might change things up. Who knows? Bobby Boone, Earl Hall are only fancy driver rivals, and this has got to change the season. We've got to get rid of all these guys, and I've really got to try not crashing into fancy drivers, because then they get stuck with you forever. Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, yeah, I remember crashing into Ryan Newman. That made the thumbnail. Steve Park in there. And now we got the allies, Jimmy Johnson, Bobby Labonte, Kurt Busch. Mike Murphy. Yeah, he's still here. Kevin Harvick, Elliott Sadler. Golly, this is a long list. I tell you, starting in the back, it changes everything. You get this. I could have the entire field in here if I wanted to. Crash into one guy or share draft another guy, just have the whole field in here. Just a long, massive list. I honestly don't want one. But let's go to team management. I think our shop edition just came in because, yeah, that was going to be after race 2. So, with how bad the freaking bodies keep on turning out, I think I want to get an upgrade for that. It's sheet metal plates for body downforce or body drafting. I think I want better drafting. I think our car already has good enough downforce as is. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. I mean, I think about like the Dover race where I actually couldn't keep up with Jimmy Johnson. So maybe I need more downforce because that's something you need at Dover. But in the drafting, that's definitely necessary if you want to have some good finishes whenever you go to super speedways. So we have more super speedways than Dover. That's my excuse. 9 races, $2.25 million, but I've got $19.9 million in the bank. Golly, I didn't even know I was saving up that much. Yeah, whenever you can't overhaul anything because it's just a waste of money because it don't actually improve anything, then yeah, that's what winds up happening. You wind up saving up a lot more money. So 9 races, that should be after like race 11 or whatever. I think Richmond maybe? One, just one. I waited all that time, spent all that money for one? One? Really? Golly, I can't shit in this game. It is going to cost $838,000 to get one more power. Oh, okay. You know, I love this game, but okay. Okay, for 9 races, okay, that's what I'm talking about. 90 power. More power. Over 9. And then we've got 1 race left until this is done being built. This is the one that's 79 and 77, which is not really that much better from what this resorts back to if I repair or overhaul. Neither really changes it. So this is the worst one I'm going to have after the other one comes in. So we're going to use this next race, and then this will come in. And try building a new one, but we still have to wait for the new Body Shop Edition, which is several races from now. I have no freaking idea. This freaking body, I can't get the ratings to go up that much. And sponsorship, happiness goes down to 60. It's going to go down 2% every race. And so I mean, I've gotten 2 top 5s so far, and we finished in front of Tony Stewart. We didn't do it at Daytona, but we did it whenever we did that race. It goes to show they really don't care. You have to satisfy them in every single task in order to get the happiness to go up. Otherwise, it goes down. I wish you could just stay neutral as long as you're good in points and you're meeting one of the expectations or something. But I'll see you guys on Thursday when we go to Las Vegas in this 2002 Dodge Dealers Dodge, because that's the only regular paint scheme of Bill Elliott's that I haven't used yet. So might as well if I'm going to choose something different for Las Vegas. I don't know why, like Las Vegas, I want to use something different, but yeah. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.